We've seen a very difficult and costly ripple effect of the pandemic at businesses around the nation. People just stopped coming.
So thousands of businesses have been forced out of business. And like the virus, the financial fallout doesn't see color. But 10 on your side, Simone Davis shows us some Black-owned businesses that are surviving and in some cases even thriving.
2 months after the pandemic hit the U.S., nearly 50% of Black businesses went under, according to a study released from the University of California, Santa Cruz. But against all odds, a few local Black entrepreneurs found a way to launch their new businesses. The smell of garlic, sautéed shrimp, mac and cheese egg rolls fried to a crisp. Just a few creations by kitchen connoisseur Kyle Folks.
I have been the executive chef at the Embassy Suites Hotel in Hampton for 13 years now.
Until the global pandemic shut down the world and his position, forcing him to pivot.
I was able to secure a new business loan from the city of Newport News.
And with some extra help from friends willing to invest in his new business venture, New American Kitchen food truck Sauté set the culinary scene ablaze. For natural hairstylist Shalene K. Jones, making the swivel from salon chair to salon owner was always a part of her 2020 plans.
In the last year and a half, I really started watching the numbers, doing my research, trying to figure out what it would take to own a salon.
The preparation paid off. While working at another salon across town, Jones wove together enough savings to purchase her own salon in Chesapeake.
Everything you see in here, I don't owe anyone anything. This is cash.
But just like the rest of the country, Jones' plans came to a screeching halt.
Found a place January, secured everything February, and then had to pause in March.
For Newport News barbershop owner Craig Burgess, the pandemic felt like the beginning of the end.
The first thing that ran through my mind was, how in the world am I going to pay these bills?
After being forced to cut off his clippers for 3 months, Burgess applied for a paycheck protection loan.
Information that was available on the website, it was just too much to understand. I did not even get through the first step.
His saving grace came from a colleague who put Burgess in contact with his banker.
I contacted her, and the last day of the application enrollment, she actually filled it out for me.
Black Brand, Hampton Roads Black Chamber of Commerce, is an organization that works to combat issues many Black business owners face, including lack of financial savings and less access to capital, including federal PPP loans.
Most of our business community, we don't have a banker that either calls us or that we can call. We don't necessarily understand what that relationship should even look like.
Durham says it's difficult to provide resources to Black business owners when there's no set list showing where they're located.
Got our information from the Census Bureau, which broke down the number of businesses in each municipality. So we know there are about 25,000 businesses in the area, but the cities don't have a comprehensive list. The state does not have a list.
Because as Durham says, access is the key to opportunity, which in turn will help entrepreneurs comb through the rough patches.
You know what your bills look like when it's good. You know what it looks like when it's medium, and you know what it looks like when it's slow. So you're prepared and to stay ahead.
And not allow a global pandemic to burn out their flame.
It took a pandemic, now we're full steam ahead, so I guess I am grateful.
This weekend, Black Brand is hosting their very own business development conference from November 27th through the 29th. For more information about the organization, head to wavy.com. I'm Simone Davis, 10 on your side.